Welcome to Bridgeport Stadium in Harrisonburg, Virginia, home to the James Madison Dukes. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Appalachian State Mountaineers, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the James Madison Dukes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Dukes will get us started with the opening kickoff. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Appalachian State's offense will have the ball first. And David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs it.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around him.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games early, right? And so whether it's running the football or getting a few completions.
Breaks into the open. Oh, better look out. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. The Mountaineers want to crank the tempo.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
One of the things I like about this defense is their DBs are not afraid to put their face in the fan and go tackle. And you saw it that time with the cornerback making a great play, tackling the quarterback on the option for a big loss.
Man, and that's one he probably wants back. And sometimes you underestimate the speed of your guy or how fast he gets out there, and you could tell just threw that a little bit too far. His receiver didn't have the jets to go catch up with that one.
Rushes on him. Lets it fly. Got his man. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. And the Mountaineers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Appalachian State.
Well, they wanted to turn the page after losing their last game, so how about you come out in this one? On the opening drive, you march the entire field and you put 6 up on the board. You can't start a game better than that.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the James Madison Dukes offense will go to work for the first time. And this running game might have a huge advantage when they get to the second level of this defense, David.
Well, and this is a big challenge. Like, you're overmatched. You understand this guy's a top-shelf player. And I'll be honest, this defense has kind of struggled a little bit this season. But this individual matchup, you got to get him on the ground. You got to find a way to corral him, slow him down. He can't be the game wrecker. If that's the case, it's going to be too easy for this offense.
And if you're on offense, you got to be thinking, let's dominate in the trenches and let's get our star running back into the second level against this linebacker. We've got an athletic advantage at that position. So if we can free him up.
Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. The Dukes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. On the ground, it's Vaughn. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. And the Dukes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Big time play by the defense, he'll lose 4. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. Davis looking to pass. Sets up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. The Dukes will send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Running into the open space. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. The Mountaineers want to move quickly.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
And not great blocking up front. They're struggling to get the running game going. And tell you what, they got to find something. Last week it was a bad performance, and this offense has got to get some momentum early in this game and find something that they do really, really well and someone they can count on.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Fires to the tight end. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And the Mountaineers will try to pin them back with the punt. First one of the day is on its way, and he's been sort of scarce around here, only called on one time in that loss last week. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. They've taken a couple of punches to the jaw, and now they'll try to get this offense going down a couple of touchdowns. They go to the ground. Oh, he's got a chance. It's a runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. And the Dukes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll give it to the back. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
They've got it at the 41, third and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Davis will throw. Fires to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. The Dukes will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. Just a short pass to the tight end. A solid pickup there, works it to the 38 before being pushed out of bounds. The Mountaineers come to the line in the hurry-up. Gets the back moving. From the gun on third down. With the catch, it's Boone. Turning it on! He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Looking down the middle. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Got the big pause on it, but couldn't hang on. Instead, it'll be fourth down. And the Mountaineers decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. From the gun, running back on the move. Not the biggest play in the world, but it's one that can set the tone as he bangs his way out to the 38. From the shotgun, the inside give. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Davis looking to pass. Got his man on the outside. At the 45, on his way. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 and the 38. These guys are on the move.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Fights off a defender.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
They'll go right back to it. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. And the Dukes come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Rides to back and leaves it. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it up to 12.
Been really impressed watching this offense this year and how good they are on third down. The reason they're so efficient, they don't have penalties, they keep these third downs manageable, and they've got a special talent at running back that can find his way to the sticks.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Quarterback making adjustments. Now he's looking to throw it. Hauls it in. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Going for 6. Into the house. Touchdown, Dukes. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
Offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to cover him. My man makes the play. Shows off the hands first. Got to make the catch first. Does the rest. Walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Fires to the right. It's caught downfield. There he goes. And the tackle is made, but not before. That completion gets them 30-plus.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
The Mountaineers in the hurry-up.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Williams looking for a man. He's got his man. Third down conversions are huge. Got one, and they're at the 35.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
That's reeled in. It's Boone. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Quickly out to the tight end. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. Lost to throw again. Here's the pressure. Makes the catch. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. Gonna run it. It's Boone. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. To the air on 2nd down. Makes the grab. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here.
Here we go.
They'll send the back in motion. Snap to the back. And the Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line. Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. The run up the middle, looking for the score. They've got him in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of pretty much what he got on the previous play. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Williams will pass. Here comes the heat. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, App State.
And that touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left. We are going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Vaughn. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. With the catch, it's Vaughn. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Dukes will punt it away on 4th down. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. Off play action on 1st down. He hurls one deep down the left side. Makes the grab inside the 30. And he's brought down after making the big catch, but not before he picks up more than 40. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Caught in the backfield, it's Tucker. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Sends it back in motion. Williams looking for a man. Moving away from pressure. Breaks into the open. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. And that is no good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Using his legs, it's Vaughn. And after that short game, they'll head to the locker room for halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've had yourselves a great broadcast so far today in Harrisonburg.
The Mountaineers will boot it away to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. Starting this third quarter on the ground. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. And the Dukes headed quickly to the line.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Now on second down. Davis will throw. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Dukes will line up to punt it away. Take the return out of the equation in this rainy weather. Fair catch is signaled for and made. Grabbed behind the line. It's Tucker. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Mountaineers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Off play action. Snagged out of the air. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. The Mountaineers are facing third and inches. They'll try to get it through the air. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
I think going into halftime trailing, this defense knew that they were going to have to start making plays here in the second half. And early in the third quarter here on this drive, they get a sack. That is really good news for this defense.
On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that pass is caught at the 25. And the Mountaineers will line it up on 1st and 10.
And that's a play the defense has got to be able to make, guys, right there on fourth down. You're in the third quarter, second half. You're playing at home, and it's a close game. You've got a huge opportunity to seize momentum. And you just get the feeling that
Oh, he's got some space. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. The Mountaineers have this offense rolling. A first down run on the doorstep. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. A very productive play on first down has now set us up with this 2nd and goal. They'll run it left, looking for the end zone here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Mountaineers! Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. This is a really important drive for this offense. They're sitting here down 2 touchdowns and needing to put something productive together now. Davis looking to pass. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. A strike downfield. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense.
Quarterbacks love receivers that can do damage once they have the football in his hands. No doubt there. Easy slant, completion, and then let your receiver go make hay once he has the ball.
Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. They'll go to the fullback. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Hale. Turning it on! Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Dukes will hustle to the line.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Gets it to him on the screen. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He'll pull it on the read. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, James Madison.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. To the ground to try to move the chains. He gives them a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. The Dukes had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Davis will throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the first half, but man, you're starting to get now in the second half, and this offense just has really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense hasn't shown it. This team hasn't shown it. It's the 3rd quarter. They got to get it going now.
It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Leaves it with the back. Looking for the end zone. They rode their running back, but he could not make it. It'll be 4th down. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on 4th down, trailing by double figures. Fires into the end zone. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. From the gun, give on the inside. There he goes. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. And the Mountaineers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Mountaineers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Big play to start the drive, a little tougher sense. Now a crucial 3rd down on this drive. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Williams will pass. Under fire. Finds the tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And the Mountaineers will bring the punt team onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He'll be brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what that one's about.
Holding. Receiving team.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
Here we go.
Running back searching for a hole. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. He'll try to do it himself. Crosses the 30. He's got to lay it. And they make the tackle, not before he gets the first down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the third. We've reached the break, and Appalachian State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Looking to throw on first down. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. Fires to the right. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Looking downfield. He's got it and more than enough for a first down. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Davis looking to pass. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. And the Dukes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Fires toward the target. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. He's got an open man. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. The Dukes moving quickly to the line. They absolutely had to have that third down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the third down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
From the red zone, looking for a space. They're setting up the screen. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. To the ground with the back. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play.
And the defense was locked in. You could tell they saw it. They reacted right away. Got the running back on the ground immediately.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. I can bring him down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they...